Good evening, everybody. Soft Sound Whispers here, although this evening's little video is actually going to be in my spoken voice, although, you know, sort of a bit softer and quieter, just because I don't want to wake everybody up. The reason I'm not whispering this is because I've actually had quite a few requests to do one in my normal voice, and so I thought this would be a good opportunity. So, as most of my frequent listeners would know, I travel a lot, and so I've just got back from a little stint in the UK, and while I was at the airport I managed to grab this magazine. This is possibly my favourite magazine, definitely one of them. It's Martha Stewart's Living, and I haven't actually read it yet. I've been saving it. I was saving it for a hot bath with bubbles, but I needed to do a video tonight, so I figured, okay, well, I'll use this as my medium. I've already done a magazine flicking through video, but I was actually asked for more of them, so here it is. The reason I've chosen this magazine tonight is because I'm going to be looking for some inspiration for some upcoming videos, and just generally inspiration for some life. It's autumn now and it's my favourite season. Halloween's coming up, it's my favourite holiday, and yeah, so I imagine this magazine is going to be epic for me. So, it's not easy to get the video over my shoulder, so I've got it in front of me, so hopefully you can see enough of it. I'll just have to show you bits that I find interesting. There's quite a lot that isn't interesting on here. This is a calendar that she's got set up for people, reminders what people should do. It's quite cool because you can see down there's lots of pumpkins and squashes, and that's a video I'm about to film after I filmed this one. It's showing you my pumpkins, or my produce from my garden, so quite excited about showing you all that. So make sure you look out for that one. Problem is with these magazines, there's so many adverts. I'm really not interested in adverts. I don't need a Bosch fridge. I've got a fridge. So I'll just stop at the interesting ones for me. So just saying about what's on marthastewart.com. I love her recipes, and I usually do pick up quite a few from this magazine. So, as some of you also know, I've been doing a couple of cooking videos, although I don't know if one of them will be up by the time you see this video, because it takes quite a lot of cutting and sort of voiceover bits, and there's lots of little bits of, you know, sort of video that I have to chop and stick together and things. It's taken me quite a while to make them, but I'm hoping the finished product will be satisfactory for you all. I was going to mainly focus on French recipes, but yum, that cake looks nice. What is that? It's a brown sugar layer cake. Right, I'm hoping there's a recipe for that, because I'm going to be doing that. And there it is, there's the recipe. Brilliant. 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Perhaps some of my American viewers can help me with that. Is 2 sticks literally like 2 blocks? I mean, we wouldn't call them 2 sticks, but our blocks are about that big here in Europe. Sort of, yeah, and then about that thick. It can't honestly be 2 of those. Plus more for pans. That is a lot of butter, although I bet it's worth it. Americans definitely know how to make cakes and desserts. There's some really cool tutorials there for some marzipan animals. I run a craft blog as well, although I've not actually been doing anything on it for a while. So I'd like to do something like that for one of those. Hammerheads. It's just some type of burger from an area in America. That looks really, really good. Yum. Lots of things for me to be able to try. Pumpkin carving. That's a video I've got coming up in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be doing a pumpkin carving video. I don't think I'll manage anything quite as intricate and amazing as that. Halloween is, oh, I really love it. It's definitely my favourite. Oh, well, that's difficult. Actually, I love Christmas too. I love the two. They're amazing. So I always get very excited about Halloween decorations and Christmas decorations. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I try and make all my own. It's about cheese and cheese boards. Obviously, being in France, we've got some of the best cheese in the world on our doorstep, which is great. Being a massive cheese fan that I am. Can't beat Old English cheddar though, that's got to be the best one. Ah, that's what I was hoping to see in here. They do one of these every year. I'm going to try and do this on video for you. And they've got the tutorial of this makeup. And I'm going to attempt that for you at a later date in the week. Just as a bit of fun, a bit of different take on a makeup video, I think. I've already done a video of my own makeup. So it'd be nice to do something different, something I've not done before, have a bit of a play. Some cute little dog costumes. I don't have a dog. I don't know if I did, I'd dress it up, although probably for Halloween I think that would be quite funny. Tie-dyeing. Tie-dyeing is actually something that I've not ever done. And I think briefly this year it came into fashion. But I've always thought it looks really gaudy, so I'm not too keen on tie-dye, but I think if it was just one plain colour like that and it was just a plain scarf, then it could be quite cool. Spiderweb pancakes. To get a squeezy bottle, just normal pancake batter, hot griddle. They make it all sound very easy, but I think if I attempted it, it wouldn't be so. And it would all end up sticking and making a bit of a mess, I reckon. But I should try every recipe in this magazine, really. Instant oatmeal, that's quite cool. Try and eat a lot of dried fruit when I remember to. To be honest, I'm not the healthiest of eaters in the world. I like my my junk food. I eat a lot of salads, and when it's not true, I eat really healthily. I cook really healthily, a lot of fish, a lot of meat and a lot of vegetables and salad. But when I go to restaurants, if there's a burger in the restaurant, I'm all over it. Well, we're halfway through and there's not been a massive amount that I've been that interested in. What's this? Some people do yoga, others get massages, others just show up on the couch for their weekly appointments with their shrinks. But according to Chef Pietro Zito from Puglia, Italy, been there, the best meditation is making pasta. Ah yes, pasta. I've made my own pasta. I've got a pasta rolling machine, but I think I made it a little bit too thick last time. Oh, that looks really good. Orecchietti with broccoli, tomatoes. I think it's just started raining outside. A harvest feast, here we go. This is what I like. Caramelised shallot soup, wild rice with balsamic mushrooms, pork with persimmons and mustard seeds, panna cotta with roasted grapes. Now that looks really interesting, the panna cotta with roasted grapes. I've never even thought about roasting a whole bunch of grapes, but I bet that would be quite an interesting thing to try. The trouble is, it's very difficult to get seedless grapes here in France, and many times when I've actually brought seedless grapes, they've had seeds in them, so they just lie most of the time. But I want to try that, definitely. Oh, I don't need all these adverts, do we? Here, what's this lovely looking recipe? Chicken fricassee. Oh, it's a French recipe. Fricassee de poulet à l'ancienne. It's old-fashioned chicken fricassee. That looks really yummy. I actually don't know how to cut a chicken up like that though. Although I just visited my uncle in England and he just did it. And it just looked like surgery. Yum, I definitely want to try that one. Oh cool, here are the pumpkins. Gonna get a lot of Halloween videos from me this month. I'm very, very excited about it all. They go hardcore in stencil, I don't, I'm old school, I just use a pen. Just saying for you to plant out your bulbs. Do it now and then in the spring they'll all be up. Not much of a flower garden, although it should be. That's really sweet. It's quite a nice story, that one, I think. Oh, thunder. Don't know if you can hear that. One woman shows her love by sending stamped rocks, hand-painted envelopes and other pieces of mail out to friends and family. I'm big on sending mail. I used to have a lot of pen pals, and I used to go online and find pen pals from different areas of the world. What's this? Day at the races. Yum, what's that? Yeah, I hope there's a recipe for that, although I'm pretty sure there will be. Gosh, just all this food. This isn't a lot more crafty than it usually would be. God, I love this. It's gorgeous, isn't it? All these apples. I've planted quite a few apple trees, but they're really young. They're only about 3 years old. And although they're grafted, so I do get a couple of apples, they're so small. So I only get like a couple. I wait till I'm older. Don't know. This is sort of more the crafty bit. Spicy popcorn, cinnamon caramel corn, dyed red. Oh, these are just sort of games for children's parties. And I won't be having any children's parties, so that's not a problem. That's pretty. I like floral arrangements, especially autumn ones. I have dinner parties and I've lots of autumn foliage on the table. God, that's a beautiful wall, look at that. All the old photographs on it. Imagine they're just collected from places. I can't imagine he knows everyone on that wall. Not as much inspiration in this magazine as I expected. Oh, here we go. The Best of Martha Stewart Halloween Handbook. More than 150 enchanting ideas for costumes, decor, tricks and treats. I need that. Where am I going to get that from? I wonder if I can order it online. But by the time it gets here, it's going to be too late. Sort of tinned fish. I've never really used much tinned fish. I sort of think the idea of it being in the tin for so long sort of makes me, I don't know, I should use it more. I mean, even Joe now, I eat tuna and salmon from a tin, so there's no reason not to be anything else. Just not that well acquainted with it, I suppose. Here are all the recipes: caramel apples, white chocolate caramel corn with cashews, glazed citrus poppy seed cake. That one looks really good. Beef chili. Yum. Salted fried chicken. Apple pie. So it looks like I'm in need of that other book, really. I think it's probably better when faced with the uncertainties of impending motherhood, food blogger, fan control in the kitchen. Well, that's the end of that magazine, really, and unfortunately it wasn't nearly as exciting as it makes out that it is on the cover. Slight disappointment, Martha. You're going down in my expectations. Never mind though. But at least I've got a couple more, that's very loud thunder, that. At least I've got a few more recipes to try out on you all later on in the week when I get my cooking hat on. And yeah, look out for the videos that we've discussed this evening. Bye.